We're gonna order these blue numbers specifically from least to greatest. The reason why these symbols are going this direction, if it's least to greatest, is if we're eating the bigger one, and the bigger one. So you can read the directions, least to greatest, but also when you look at the symbols, it's gobbling the bigger and bigger one as we go. Okay, now when I look at these numbers up here, we're gonna use that strategy again where you wanna just focus on the money. And money only goes out 2 decimal places. So in this one right here, if I fold this one back, instead of being 0.915, I'm going to just ignore the number 5. So this one is now $5.91. Okay, this one already looks like money, so I'm good to go. This one, I'm going to fold that back and I'm going to ignore the extra 82. So this now looks like $6.60. And then this last one doesn't look like money. So we learned one of the strategies is we can just add a 0 at the end to make it look like money. So I'm going to add a 0 here on the end to make it look like money. Now it's true that sometimes this isn't enough, but usually it is. So if I want the smallest number up here, that's $5.91. So that one's gonna go right here. Okay, next is $6.60. And then $6.68. And lastly, $8.80. Now when I actually have the numbers here, it'll be the whole thing. Okay, but I'm just ignoring some of the extra numbers. Okay, so one more example. With the green numbers, this time I want to go from greatest to least. And since these symbols are going this way, bigger, 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 we're starting with the biggest number and moving to the smallest number. The directions also say greatest to least. All right, so this one is $8.78. This one does not look like money, so I'm gonna just fold back the 9 and look at it as $7.40. This one needs an extra 0 on the end. $7.90, and then $7.49. Okay, so listing from the biggest one, $8.78 is the biggest. Then we can go on to our smallest is this one, so I'm going to put that one on the end. $7.90 would go here, and $7.49 would go here. Okay, the only extra thing I'm going to give is just one more example. If I had 7.49423 versus 7.498, and you use that strategy, this one is $7.49, and this one is $7.49. So if you have a tie, then just start looking one number at a time after. So this is a 4, and this is an 8, and the 8 is larger. So since the 8 is larger, this number right here is the bigger one. We have that. So worst case, if you have a tie with money, you can still use that strategy, but then just start comparing one number at a time until you get a number that's bigger.